feel the waves cut through.
Oh, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. I've been super crazy busy with work and just life, you know, it happens. So today I wanted to bring in my niece. This is Grace.
Hi.
Isn't she gorgeous? She's just beautiful. She's so pretty. So yeah, so I wanted to bring in Grace and I wanted to do kind of like a nice summery makeup tutorial. It has some nice orange and peachy tones which bring out the really nice blue eyes that she has. And I also wanted to add some glitter, and then that highlight is popping. It's ugly. And then also a nice gloss, because glosses are like my go-to for the summertime. So yeah, so this is really nice for like teenagers or tweens. Grace is 11, so she normally on a regular day basis wears no makeup.
No makeup.
Not at all. So, but when she does do dance competitions, she does wear makeup. Yes. So this is something that you could do for your children if they do dance. Yeah, so I hope you will enjoy this.
You want to know how to learn to do this? Keep watching.
Also, please just let me know what else you would love to see. I would love to know your feedback. Get started. So Grace, as you can see, has just the most beautiful peaches and cream skin. Freckles. She is 11, so she doesn't really need too much makeup. But you know, we're gonna do kind of a full glam today with Gracie.
And just have fun.
Yes, because she's just gonna let me do that. Because she loves me. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use a facial spray. I'm going to use the Badescu skincare. This is the facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. This stuff is amazing. So I'm just going to spray this all over her face. Perfect. So just let that sit there. So now I'm just going to take a brush from Morphe. It looks like this. Just going to use the Tarte Brighter Days Moisturizer. This stuff is amazing as well. This is just overall going to give her skin a nice glow, which she already has a nice glow because she's young. But this overall will just make it even glowier. So after that moisturizer, we're just going to use a primer. So I'm going to take the Too Faced Hangover Primer, and we're going to put this all over her face as well. So this is just going to prime her skin for the foundation, and this is with coconut, so it's also hydrating. So it will also hydrate her skin. Okay, as you can see, Grace's skin is glowing. Okay, glowing. So now I'm just going to use a Dupe Beauty Blender. This is not real, guys. It's not real beauty blender. But I'm going to use this, and then I'm just going to mix a couple different foundations. I'm just going to use the Sonia Kashuk. It's the Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. This is in beige, so this is good. And then if you can hear stuff in the background, that is sisters, they're talking. And then I'm also going to go ahead and mix the Sonia Kashuk Tinted Moisturizer with Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. This is in Y205. Beauty blender and then just blend away. So after we blended the foundation and the moisturizer, I'm just going to take a concealer. I am going to be using the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. It looks like this. This way, there you go. And this is in vanilla. It's in light too. So I'm just going to take a random concealer brush I have and just put this under her eyes. We're just going to conceal a little bit, not too much.
I do too! Oh, jeez, I love her. I want chicken nuggets.
And then I'm just going to spray the Mario Badescu spray again and just refresh the Beauty Blender. And then I'm just going to look up, blend everything in. So now I'm just going to take the Mercier setting powder in Translucent. I'm going to be setting her under eye and her whole face with this. We won't be baking because she doesn't need to be baked. Now I'm just going to be taking this Real Technique brush, and then this is going to set her under eye. Now I'm just going to be taking a powder brush and then going to set her whole face with this. So I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soil bronzer. Love this stuff. And then I'm just going to use a random like bronzer blush brush. So after the bronzer, I'm just going to be taking NARS Orgasam and going to put this on her apples of her cheeks. Just smile, Grace. This color blush is beautiful on her. It matches her skin tone so well. And then I'm just going to put a little bit on her forehead and on her nose. This will just make it look like she's more sun-kissed because she does have red hair. So now, after the blush, I'm going to be taking Becca Cosmetics highlight in Champagne Pop, which is one of my favorite highlighters. Just a random fan brush I have. And I'm just going to put this on the highest point of her cheekbone. So beautiful. Like, can you look at that? Close your eyes. Yes. Look at that highlight. Girl, your highlight up, please. On the other side. Oh, and then I'm going to bring that to the top of her eyebrow. I'm going to make a V. And then put it right in the center of her forehead a little bit. Down the bridge of her nose. And then the top of her lip on her cupid's bow. Open. Look at your skin, it is glowing. So I'm just going to be using a little brush just to brush out her brows. Grace has beautiful eyebrows. I'm just going to brush up and then over. So that's where her natural shape and growth goes. So now I'm just going to be using NYX's eyebrow pencil in Taupe. I'm just going to trace her natural brow shape. So after her brows, I'm just going to be using that same powder brush we used to set her under eye and just kind of going over her brows just so they're not so dark. And now I'm just going to be taking the same NARS concealer I used for under her eye on that concealer brush, close your eyes, and I'm going to put that on her eyes just as a base for her eyeshadows. And now I'm going to be using the Beauty Blender and kind of just pressing that into her eye. Now I'm going to be taking this brush from Morphe, and then I am going to take the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I'm going to be using this color Nectar right here to put all over Grace's lid. So this is just to set that concealer, just so it stays. And then this will be a base for the shadows that we'll be using. So now I'm going to be taking this little crease tapered brush from Morphe. And then I'm going to use this color. Oh, and I'm sorry, that wasn't Nectar. This is Nectar. I used White Peach. So now I'm going to be using Georgia as a transition color in her crease. And then I'm going to be mixing that with Candied Peach right here. So I'm going to be using Georgia and Candied Peach to put into her crease as a transition color. So I'm just going to put this in the outer corners and then into her crease. So now I'm going to be taking Summer Yum and then just put that in her crease and outer corner again. So this color is just going to deepen those two colors I just used. So I'm just going to take a angled brush and then just take those same colors I used and blend on her bottom lash line. She said she already knew she was supposed to look up. So after putting those on her lash line, I'm going to take this eyeshadow brush. Just going to use the color Luscious and put this on her lash line. So after that, I'm going to take Stila's Magnificent Glitter Shadow in Kitten Karma. This is beautiful, and then I'm just going to put this on her lid. So I'm just going to take that same shadow brush and kind of just blend that out, just so there's no harsh lines. So after that, I'm going to take Benefit's Roller Lash and going to be putting mascara on her. So on her brow bone and her inner corner, I'm going to be taking the Nicole Guerrero from Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting palette. I'm going to be taking Forever Lit and I'm going to be putting this in her inner corner and on the top of her brow bone. So after that, I am just going to be taking a setting spray. I'm going to be taking the Badescu again and just spritz this all over her face. Close your eyes. And this is just going to set everything I just did. A bit refreshing. It's cold. It's cold. So after her setting her face, I'm just going to be taking some Aquaphor lip therapy and just putting this on her lips as a base before her lipstick. I'm just going to be taking this NYX lip liner in nude. So it's a very neutral color. So Grace already has natural full lips. So I'm just going to trace her natural line of her lip. Then I'm going to go in with M.A.C Velvet Teddy and just going to be putting this all over her nude. So then I'm going to be taking Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie and Party Starter. It's a nice peachy color. And just put that over Velvet Teddy.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in.
So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Kashuk.